Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited for today's video. I know Jim Gaffigan has some wonderful jokes about Hot Pockets, but personally, I like to indulge in a Hot Pocket on the occasion. So, these are not a new product, but they are new to me. I finally found them in the grocery store. The Hot Ones Hot Pockets. So the only one I could find is the mid-range. I think there's 3 types. There's one with the last dab, which is really hard to find. I think there's a milder one with their green sauce, but this one is hot habanero, pepperoni, and sausage. It's got reduced fat mozzarella cheese, the Hot Ones Los Calientes Rojo hot sauce, in a seasoned crispy crust. And it says it's a heat level medium, 5 out of 10. Okay, so the Los Calientes Rojo sauce I have not had. It's got smoked red jalapenos, sweet citrus, and a heat-packed hint of habanero. It's fiery, a flavorful blend that pairs perfectly with pepperoni and sausage. That sounds great. What's not to like there? And this probably would have been better if I did it in the air fryer or the oven, but I did the old school way and put it in the microwave. I did have a hard time with the fold. It's been a while since I've used one of these, so this does not want to go together, but whatever. So you can see this already looks very different from a regular Hot Pocket. Yeah, it's got some nice seasoning on the outside, and it's pretty oily. So let's check it out. I did let it sit for 2 minutes, so hopefully it's not molten lava. Okay, so the first bite, of course, is more bread than filling, but I did get a bit of filling, and there's a decent kick to that. And I would expect so. I mean, they did pair up with Hot Ones, but let's see. Not as much flavor as I was expecting so far. Definitely some sauce, but I don't know. Although I will say the like pizza themed Hot Pockets are not my favorite. I like the ones with chicken. Those are good. I think there's a really good Philly cheesesteak one I like. Fun story before I get into this. We'll let it cool a little bit longer. It's pretty hot. This is weird. When I was growing up, we moved into a new house after my mom got out of dental school. And the gentleman that had lived in the home before, I think he lived there by himself, left food in the freezer. And the 2 items I remember were Snickers ice cream bars and Lean Pockets. And you would think we would have thrown those out, but no. I come from a long line of scavengers. I think I must have gotten that tendency from my mother because we definitely ate what was in the freezer. Snickers ice cream bars, if you haven't had those, highly recommend. And my mom liked the Lean Pockets enough, and I do think they were like a chicken and broccoli bake type thing. She liked them enough that she kept buying them, which was really unusual because I grew up in an ingredients house, if you know what that is. So for my mom to buy like frozen processed food like that was a little unusual. And we did get more, because she was working a lot as a dentist, we did get more into like DiGiorno pizzas, things like that. But I was frankly shocked that she continued to buy Lean Pockets after that. That was a pretty good bite. Yeah, it's not gonna melt your face off, but it has good flavor. And the habanero is interesting with the pizza. It still, of course, has that cheap Hot Pocket flavor, but I don't mind that. Okay, molten lava. I'll set that down. We're gonna let that cool off for a second. And let's look at the ingredients. Where are the ingredients? Oh, this. All of this are the ingredients. Okay, we're not going to read through all of that. But I'm going to try and pick some things out. Okay, so there's cumin in that hot sauce. I like that. Celery seed, interesting. Beef fat, okay. That is a scary list of ingredients, guys. Wow. I wouldn't expect any less, though. It is a highly processed food. I will say, I don't remember what the caloric value for lean pockets is, but one of these is only 290 calories. That's not bad at all. Not if you're eating it as your lunch. And if you wanted to eat 2 of them, it says 590 calories, because that's math. I always love that on packaging. You'll get like a bottled drink, and it'll say like half the drink is 50 calories, and then the whole drink is 90 calories. Like, the math does not add up. But I understand that the science behind adding caloric values to things isn't 100%, and the serving sizes aren't always exact. It's complicated. It's not my job, thank goodness. Okay, let's see if it cooled off a little bit. I was gonna add hot sauce to this, but I don't think it needs it. Okay, I found some of the cheese. It says it's made with real cheese, and I don't doubt that, although I'm sure there's a broad spectrum. The cheese does have kind of a chemical-y taste. And dare I say it, I love a smoked pepper sauce. I think it's almost too smoky for this this format. All right, I'm gonna give my review, and then we'll finish this bad boy up. So, flavor. I don't know whether to rate the flavor on just food in general or rate it as a Hot Pocket, if that makes sense. We'll just rate it as food. I think it's so hard. I feel like it's a 5.5, maybe a 6. It's above average. It's definitely not something I would buy regularly, but in a pinch, it's a tasty snack. It's okay. It's okay. Just like me. Heat level. Maybe a 2? Yeah, it's hard to tell because there's a lot of temperature hot things happening in my mouth right now as well. But it has a good tingle. It's habanero, of course, so it's not lighting me up. But it's definitely there. And like I said, no, I wouldn't buy it again. But it's fun. Maybe I'd buy it again if I want Hot Pockets, although I think I'd rather just get the Philly cheesesteak ones and put my own sauce on it, quite honestly. But I like it for the novelty. How's that? Yeah, let's give it, for food rating, not spice, that's still 2. Food rating, we're gonna give it a 6 because it's fun. It gets a little bit of an extra point for being fun. And that's my review. If you want to stick around and watch me eat the rest of this, should be pretty short. Oh, it is making me sniffly. I was already congested though. The bread sticks to your teeth. That's not cool. Yeah, we don't buy Hot Pockets very often. excuse me, we don't buy Hot Pockets very often. Because one time I bought one of those giant value packs of it, and Blake ate 4 in one sitting and made himself sick. So we don't do that anymore. That was fun to review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Come back for the next video. And with that, I'm Katie Prettyman, the world's okayest combative eater, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye.